I guess the best way to start this is start talking about Starksville, the museum, the shoe shine parlor, and where we all come from. My daddy, he he was a pioneer, and he started his own band and taught himself how to play the saxophone and the clarinet. And shortly after that, he taught all of the kids how to play an instrument. And the name of his band was George Evans and the Crusaders. He started the shoe shine parlor with one chair and ended up with 15. And the interesting part about that was during the segregated years, you see, we had to have the white up front and the black in the back. In our own business, I had one of the kids in later years say, well, it was y'all's business. Why did you have to have the white in the front and the black in the back? I said, it was simple. We had to eat, you know. If we had tried to do it any other way, we would have had no business, you see. And doing that from during the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, and he had taught over 500 boys how to shine shoes. And people today, I talked to some people last week, they said that shine parlor wasn't just a shoe shine parlor. It was the image of young black men learning how to use their hands and make a living. And we had kids from that shine parlor to move out and walk into all walks of life.
Well, when my grandfather kind of turned the business over to my dad, my dad expanded the business. We not only shined shoes, we also did leather coats or leather skirts, any leather goods, and we would dye leather as well. He would get shoes in, um, quite quite a bit of shoes he'd get for like weddings. Women would bring in shoes to get them dyed so that all their bridesmaids and everybody's shoes matched. And we got shoes in. I can remember one time he did shoes for the cheerleaders at Mississippi State, dyeing the shoes maroon and white.
My father he also had to work with boys. He used to tell, we just don't teach them how to shine shoes. We teach them how to be young men. So most parents didn't have a problem. And one way he disciplined, if you got doing something you shouldn't do, you had to do push-ups. And if you didn't do push-ups, it was a parking lot across from the shine parlor. You'd have to run laps around the parking lot. And my father always had lessons to teach young men. I can always remember one young man because a lot of the boys worked there, they had single parents, their mothers. And my father was all about respect. And one thing got under his skin, if you disrespect your mother. And he had a problem. One kid got on the phone in front of my father and was talking disrespectful to his mother. And so he had a good lesson after he got off the telephone that he would never want to hear him talk to his mother that way again. Over the years, a number would come back and talk to him about if it hadn't have been for him and his discipline, and because a lot of them would say, I'll just go home and quit. Well, their mother would bring them right back up there. And not only did they have to bring them back, they had to apologize and then go back to work. So, they all learned from that these were the things you have to do to be able to work and survive in the world and make a living and do a good job of it.